Let me show you how ancient wisdom can make its way into modern media. So, one of my friends had me watch the new show on Netflix called The Residents, where an eccentric lady has this formidable reputation as the best detective in the world, which she attributes to her being an avid bird watcher. She studies the patterns, behaviors, and characteristics of different types of birds and integrates those lessons into her detective work. She learned deductive reasoning from studying how falcons hunt. She learned to distinguish subtle differences by studying similar species. Even the practice itself of going out in the field to find birds taught her patience, concentration, focus, discernment, and all types of things that really elevate her understanding and enrich the way she sees the world, thereby setting her apart from everyone else. It was such a moment of synchronicity for me because literally earlier that same day, I had been reading this fictional account of the training that new initiates underwent to obtain cosmic wisdom and knowledge of self in ancient Egypt, or Kemet. One of the first and most foundational lessons was the art of observing nature, because nature will, quote, teach you more than any scribe can ever know. And paying close attention to the patterns and characteristics of birds specifically is used as a frequent example. Throughout the book, different guides and mentors show Chickpea, the main character, in a roundabout way, of course, that he can learn all types of life lessons by simply listening to and observing nature broadly, but birds specifically in this instance. He could learn when certain crops are ripe and ready to harvest because they attract certain birds. He could learn to tell time and accurately monitor the movements of the sun by listening to certain birds and their calls throughout the day. He could even learn mutual aid and how to be in solidarity with those who are different from you by seeing how certain birds will set aside their beefs to make sure everyone eats. In the context of the show, Uzo Aduba's character gains an edge over all of these allegedly educated, erudite, powerful, prestigious people simply by learning to listen to birds. But in the book, we see that the value of such a practice is universal and that it's not about gaining an edge over others or competition, but gaining the insights we need to navigate this world. It also reminded me of the book Undrowned by Alexis Pauline Gumbs, where she writes about how she listens to marine mammals specifically as a form of life that has much to teach us about the vulnerability, collaboration, and adaptation we need in order to be with change at this time, especially since one of the major changes we are living through, causing and shaping in this climate crisis, is this rising of the ocean. To me, not only does that show the enduring value that lies within ancient indigenous African wisdom traditions, but how much we all stand to gain from re-engaging those traditions, learning those lessons, and leveraging them to help us have an edge and be better positioned to survive whatever's next.